There are 3 sections in this contest: chip picking, chip calculating, and card counting. Here are the instructions as follows. The first section is chip picking. Before the contest, each candidate will be provided with one box of 300 chips at different face value. That is, 16 chips at a face value of 50,000, 18 chips of 10,000, 28 chips of 5,000, 88 chips of 1,000, 17 chips of 500, 88 chips of 100, 25 chips of 50, and 20 chips of 10. The judge will mix up the chips. To start, as soon as all candidates are assured to be ready, the contest will start immediately and the timekeeper will start the timer at the same time. The candidates can use different ways to pick chips, either one hand or both, but have to make one stack of 20 chips, cut it into 4 units of 5 each, and spread out the last unit. Finally, put the 4 units back into a stack of 20 chips again, showing clean hands. The judge will deduct scores for each candidate according to their performance, such as failure of chipping, mixture of chips in a stack, mistakes of putting chips in order without showing clean hands, and failure of rolling. When sizing chips, candidates can ignore the fixed value of chips, but when putting the chips back into the tray, candidates have to do it decreasingly according to the face value and rank the chips from left to right, separated by spacers. Finally, candidates have to finish rolling and announce the total amount of the chips in the float. Candidates can repeat rolling, but relevant scores will be deducted. Candidates have to clap their hands when finished the above actions, and the timekeeper will stop the timer immediately. The second section is chip calculating, which is to test the speed of paying bets as well as the hand skill. To start, similar to the chip picking, as soon as all candidates are assured to be ready, the contest will start immediately and the timekeeper will start the timer again at the same time. Basically, this section requires candidates to be fast and accurate. Candidates can use any ways to calculate and pay bets, and any hand skills to rank and pick chips. However, candidates have to announce the amount of the chips face value when ranking chips and when paying bets. Furthermore, candidates have to return and pay bets in the betting area on the table and show clean hands. Afterwards, candidates can start the second bet. The judge will give scores according to the accuracy of calculating the payout, the performance of hand skills, and the time used. For example, scores will be deducted for falling chips, capping chips, spreading chips out of the betting area, miscalculating the payout, missing procedures, and so on. Also, scores will be deducted if candidates recalculate to confirm the payout. Again, when finished the above actions, candidates have to clap their hands and the timekeeper will stop the timer immediately. Finally, it's the last part of the contest: card counting and card sorting. This section is to test the candidate's ability of counting and sorting cards. Before beginning this part, each candidate will be provided with 156 cards in total, which would be put into 3 piles of different numbers each. That is, the first set will consist of 54 cards, the second set 56 cards, and the third set 46 cards. To start, As soon as all candidates are assured to be ready, the game will start immediately and the timekeeper will start the timer again at the same time. Candidates can use any way to count the cards with their hands, except counting in their heads. Candidates have to finish the first set of cards first and put them back on the table, announcing the amount of the cards. Then candidates can go on to the second set, and so does the third set. After cards counting, here comes card sorting. Candidates can use any way to sort out the cards, which they have just finished counting, into 3 full sets of cards. But candidates should bear in mind that each set of cards have to be put in order, according to the number, the shapes in spade, heart, club, and diamond, spread in curve or straight pattern. Candidates are required to be fast and be accurate in this part. The judge will give scores according to the performance of hand skills and the perfection of card spreading. Scores will be deducted for wrong procedures, miscounting, falling cards, and broken card patterns. Candidates can recount and respread the cards, but scores will be deducted. Again, when finished the above actions, candidates have to clap their hands and the timekeeper will stop the timer immediately. The judge will have a final check for the above. All the above is only for demonstration, all rights reserved. Finally, we are very much grateful for your company's great support to this contest and your suggestions.